Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are watching from. It is Thursday, believe it or not, September the 3rd already, 2020. And this is pre-market analysis on Successful Trading's YouTube channel. It is currently 5:48 a.m. Pacific time in Southern California. And those catching us in other parts of the world. If you missed the show yesterday, we were featuring Mr. Ali, who is in Port Louis in the beautiful country of Mauritius, where it's currently 4:48 p.m. What will I not give to be at 4:48 p.m. on a Thursday and starting my trading day from in the front side of of a beach. It's currently 8:48 p.m. in Singapore City and then 9:48 a.m. in Buenos Aires, where we have traders as well. All right, well, folks, here we are. For my control screen, you should be seeing the inside, and you are seeing, yes, you are seeing a stock that I dare not even pronounce the name. Is that true? Oh, what? So welcome to that. So before, as usual, let's go ahead and greet everybody. Mr. Craig, aka Trader of the month of August, please. Congratulations, sir. I bow down to you. Absolutely. The reason I'm laughing because Mr. Craig missed the show yesterday. So when we first gave that pre announcement, he couldn't actually catch it live. That's the reason for my laughter. So good afternoon, Miss Michelle. Mr. B, welcome. Mr. Mike, welcome. And we have, hopefully, we share the link inside of the Discord, right? And there should be one link, one and only one link. So I'm waiting for Mr. Sat to just send me the usual message. There are two links for the broadcast this morning, hopefully not. And hence, either the rest of the folks, because it's usually we start a little bit sooner than this, either the rest of the folks, they're taking a dislike to the color of the market this morning. Yeah, maybe I need to start doing some quant analysis study between the number of traders per day who watch the show and the status of the markets. I guarantee you there's some truth in there. I mean, the stats do not lie, right, folks? On our videos, we have videos that either are featuring bullish trades or bearish trade, and we see uh, how people react, not just the traders that we have as successful trading, but the general population of traders. How do they react to bullish example of trade that we have posted on YouTube and bearish example is not even close. Yeah. So this morning on here, let's go ahead and let's get started inside of the power trade. Right now, you are seeing a control screen for a stock that's down minus 6%. Not that I'm afraid to call out the name of this stock. No, no, no. The stock is Tesla, folks. So, so you're seeing what could it be? Could it be that this morning successful trading there make a call and analysis on Tesla because he has been brutally refuting people who have asked him what's his take on Tesla. So he feel condemned this morning to actually bring an analysis on Tesla. So yes, we're going to be talking about Tesla. I have a chart of Tesla. And lo and behold, we're going to take a Ganser trade on Tesla. Oh my goodness. Oof. Okay, I had to muscle up the courage to say that. So go tell your friends, go ask them to bring the popcorn because it's gonna be you're gonna have Friday and Thursday 48 hours of having a Tesla trade on your accounts. I don't know how you guys live with it, but from the few people who I've talked to, okay, and based on my own experience, but my own experience doesn't count. I've told you guys that before, right? Because I could be telling you things you're gonna just say, this guy, he's just He's just saying those things because he need either people to subscribe to his channels or to his service. But some of you, you know who you are. You have been to, at least I spoke with two people yesterday, okay, who gave me the feedback of trading Tesla. It's a roller coaster, folks. It's a roller coaster. But I knew this all along. That's why I told myself a long time ago that, hey, there are over 7,000 stock in the New York Stock Exchange. About 4,200 of them that are optionable. I'm mostly trade options, so hence, if there's one stock that's going to make my life expectancy just reduced by 50%, I don't need that in my life. Yeah, I can trade the other 4,000 and so that's my reason for shying away from Tesla. But some of you have no problem whatsoever getting your heart rate because trust me, if you're holding even when you're holding shares, because some of you hold large position shares of Tesla and going through the variation on any given day is not just something that I can support. All the stock, all the stock have the capacity of to play on your emotion. Miss Michelle, yeah, but there are degrees. Trust me, Miss Michelle. There are a lot of things that you have been saying about this market. Trust me, I will take the time one day to share things with you and in this forum even to trust me, Tesla is nowhere near any stock out there. Ask the people who have traded it. Trust me, I have, and I can bring for many years. Okay, and I can bring. Somebody was talking about losses yesterday or the day before. So trust me, I have proof of my trading of Tesla. And not just me. So I say, put my opinion aside. I told you, I spoke to two separate individuals yesterday. Tesla is just another beast. So, Miss Michelle, that thing that doesn't hold. They are stock, actually, they are very boring stock that can make you money easily in this market, but they are not sexy as Tesla, yeah? People shy away from them. Trust me, I know. Because you have all of these forums of stock. When you go in there, you can see which stock actually most of the people are drawn into. Yeah. And market makers, they know that. So this high super volatility that we see is not something random. Market makers, they do know exactly how many people hold position on each one of those stocks. So it's easy for them so-called to manipulate it. And hence, it's not for the faint of heart. I'm telling you. Just watch the chart of Tesla yesterday, yeah? And you tell me, oh, even, let's say this week, just this week, after the split, we're going to flash it a little bit, but let's go inside of the Power E trade and see what's other than Tesla, what's actually do we have this market? So let me go to market view here. Oh, that change was instantaneous. So you guys got that feed. Let me see. Is that true? Nope. You are still seeing Tesla. So I'm gonna wait for a minute on here before we have 13 concurrent viewers. I'm hoping that I didn't mess up the link because usually that's when we see so few. That means that either the link. Oh my goodness. So either the link is not working. So for me here on my control screen, and you guys have the control screen right now, so I'm matching, I can't speak of it. So the indexes are of a different color than yesterday, that different color being red. Yeah, mainly QQQ. Has anybody built a strategy? I don't know. I mean, this backtesting this strategy, sometimes you can just go with the flow, the current momentum. These market makers, people have talked with them, and I talk with those people. They tell you, oh, the algo, of course, because after a while, if you observed enough samples, you will have an idea what they're trying to do, right? Lately has been that QQQ is always leading in either direction, meaning that yesterday it was up plus 1% in pre-market. Yeah, almost, I believe. And this morning is the one that it's declining the most at minus 1.1. So inside of QQQ, you know the big holders of QQQ. So that's the value of pre-markets, right? So meaning that when we go, or if you take the component of QQQ, most of them, the top holdings, which happen to be the same as SPY, believe it or not, right? But SPY has 10 sectors. QQQ is just one of those such 10 sectors. So when you see something like this, that's telling you that there are other sectors inside of SPY which actually are performing better than the text. I'm teaching you here, folks, yeah, how to interpret these numbers, meaning that if for you can, meaning this means that you can find opportunity trading calls in other sectors. And we're going to be talking in length about that. It's called a top-down analysis, where you start at a specific sector and then trying to find trade on specific stock inside of that. So let me go ahead now. I'm gonna just, my watch list is the representative not for the whole SPY or anything, but it gives us, it's gonna give us an idea which specific sectors inside of SPY, yeah, which actually are making SPY only be down half of what QQQ is. Yeah, this is knowledge here, folks. So if I go to the watch list, it's just a broad watch list of stocks, right? So here for us, I'm filtering by volume, just like yesterday. Well, we are filtering by volume. Just the entire week we have had live after the split. Both Apple and Tesla are dominating the volume. Actually, I can guarantee you that these three stocks with AEL, they were the top in volume yesterday if you paid attention. Yeah, but the sector that's up green, that's offsetting, which that's happening with the QQQ. Let's go here and see that. Okay, so we have B1. B1 is not in that sector that I'm referring to. That sector are the financial, the banks. Look at it here. I think I have pretty much most of the banks here. Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. Now the question will be, where's JPM? That may mean that, hey, I don't have JPM in this list. So let's say if I add JPM, what will it tell us? Yep, JPM wasn't in there. So because otherwise we will have seen all of them on top. Let's filter once more. JP Morgan is actually on top. And I told you that's my preferred stock. When I'm ranking stock within the same industry, I'd rather trade those with the highest price, as long as options are manageable. So to the question then, to reconcile that, you will ask me, hey, Telex, why not Goldman Sachs versus JP Morgan? Maybe if you come to the bootcamp on September 7th, I shall provide an answer for you through something called quantitative analysis. Yeah? Oh, boy. This guy with teasers. Well, what's up with him? All right. So, you see, this is the reason. The banks are the reason SPY ate only half of the points of QQQ this morning. Even though the top holding in SPY, the 5 top holding in SPY and QQQ are exactly identical. There are 5 tech companies that you should know by now. If you don't know them, we can take the time on here one more time, folks. We are here to educate, right? So a lot of people come and ask, when they go to our website and they're evaluating our system, they're saying, what does this mean? The full suite of education. This is the type of education that we provide. So top holding on SPY, very quickly. We have given it here, but many times. Number 1 is actually Microsoft, believe it or not, 6%. Number 2, Apple, 5.8%. Number 3, Amazon, 4.5%. Number 4, Facebook, 2.12%. Number 5 and 6, both Alphabet and Google. Alphabet's the parent company of Google, in case you didn't know. Number 7, that will be Johnson & Johnson. People usually ignore that, but Johnson & Johnson is this big biotech company, so which is a top holding in SPY. Number 8, that will be Berkshire Hathaway, yeah, BRK.B. That's the one. Do not confuse the other one. Number 9 is Visa. The ticker for it is V. And last but not least, number 10 in the top 10 holding of SPY is none other than Procter & Gamble, PG. It's not a sexy stock. You will never hear of it or anything, but that stock, Miss Michelle, that is stock that you can't trade. Trust me, it will not give you as many emotional roller coaster as Tesla. I guarantee you that. So here you have it, folks. Let's see any comments as of now, as we are crossing 9 a.m. Eastern in Toronto and 30 minutes from the beginning of this new session. Good morning, Mr. DJ. You made it on time today. Well, on time, I don't know, but congratulations for being here. Glad to have you, sir. So this is what's what are we seeing? Yeah, so we just talked about the banks. They are bucking the trend of the red day today. I'm wearing only burgundy. I'm not full red today. Yeah, but I did give a start yesterday, right? If you were not with us or if you missed that, by the way, all of these broadcasts, the live broadcasts in the morning, YouTube automatically record them and they are available for your replay. I know a lot of people who are replaying them. I've watched a couple last week myself because I had I was looking for something that said in there. So uh, and that's what you see in the control screen. You see playback, meaning people who are catching this not in a live setting. So that's a great feature that YouTube is sending to us. Okay, folks. All right. So all of this blah 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 for nothing. Have we? I don't think we have had a successful gangster trade this week. It happens, folks. Yeah. But that doesn't mean we haven't been successful. What did we trade yesterday? We didn't make a market recap yesterday, but I guess I didn't. I only had time for a tweet. So a lot of trade work yesterday, right? Well, what did we post in there on Twitter yesterday? I have people tweeting for me. Believe me, I don't have time to do both. So if you see funny things on my tweets, yeah, I have people who are helping me with that. So for us, yesterday, I saw some of the traders in here inside of Successful Trading. We can tell you that they were trading Walmart. Some of them had a great trade on Nvidia from the overnight, a swing trade because Nvidia gapped up, right? For us, some other traders we traded. I think I saw some. Intel was a trade. Microsoft was a trade. But for me, the one that I highlighted on Twitter, which was the number 2 pick out of our lot this week, we can say that, right? I mean, it's okay. It was Etsy because that's one made money in both directions. That if you ask me, hey TEDx, what's your favorite way to trade a stock on a given day? Make money on both puts and calls. And then you're like, this guy is crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's mean the stock is moving. It's moving. How do you play gap down line? Mr. Ali, I'm not sure what's gap that line like today. For any gap, Mr. Ali, as we're gonna be teaching on September 7 in the boot camp, we take the any type of gap, up or down, we can start trade them. And thank you for the transition because let's go ahead and look at Tesla. How are we going to gangster trade Tesla? But before we do that, let's first go outside and actually look at the chart of Tesla because sometimes we make it super complicated as traders. I don't know, at least I don't want to go inside of Power E-Trade. I want to go here and let's just wait for a brief minute to see when you guys are able to see. You guys are still seeing in the control room, you are still seeing Power E-Trade and the watch list of stocks. So I would like to show you the outside. Yep, hopefully that's what you see. Yep, you see now the chart of Tesla. So this is the daily chart of Tesla, folks. Yeah, Tesla, Monday, major run from the close on Friday. So the life after split started beautifully. On that day, Tesla ran from 444 at open. The low was 440. 4 points on Tesla, a $400 stock is nothing. Yeah, you should be considering that as 4 cents on a regular stock. Trust me. If you're trading Tesla, you know that by now. So 444 to 500, that's 56 points on this day. Yeah, and so it closed bullishly. It closed bullishly, really close to at 498. So just $1 and so below 500. But then the next day, despite gapping up at 502, the entire day actually it just went down. Yeah, and then yesterday, a small gap up from the previous day close at 475, gap up at 478. It's not even a gap of 3 points on Tesla. This is nothing. Yeah, but then my friend, did you make money yesterday on Tesla puts? Because that was something, right? You had an opportunity for 74 points. Let's take a look at the 15-minute chart. This is it, folks. From the open, below VWAP, posting lower lows. Yeah, these two candles here, they may feel like an eternity, Tesla is consolidating, but we have told you this before. There is no panic whatsoever to have here, right? It's going to have to face to overcome this resistance at VWAP. Yeah. And you stayed on that trade for 2 hours. For a mere 2 hours, you will have had the opportunity to ride. Let's say, yeah, this is one of the stock where 15 minutes versus 5 minutes, you will need to have both, yeah, side by side, as we have said before. So because on the 5 minute, my friend, from the third candle, you have an entry. It bounced, retested VWAP, as we said in the video, right? We have a video how to make an entry on a directional play. May that be bullish or may that be bearish. Each one of our subscribers, that video is free, by the way. But that video, it's a set of videos that you receive in your onboarding email. And because we deem it very important, because the first thing that people are excited, oh, you sign up for successful trading. I'm looking for 10 baggers. But you need to understand how to go about making 10 baggers. And one of those such things to understand, and the most, if not the most important one, is when to take the trade, when to enter the trade. Yeah, so this is an illustration of it here. Yeah, you can trade Tesla, but don't just trade Tesla because you feel like, oh, I'm going to trade Tesla. Any stock will give you an entry. So for us, below VWAP posting lower lows on a 5-minute chart or 15-minute chart, giving you your trade on here. And we even give you some of the nuances. As of now, we have just been giving you enough for you to be dangerous or successful in this market. And then after that, my friend, isn't this beautiful? No worry whatsoever when a stock is doing something like this. It has resistance on top and just keep coming down, keep coming down. Yeah. So that was there for us yesterday. So let's go back to the daily chart. So on the daily chart, what are we seeing in terms of a stock? This stock yesterday bounced off of the EMA, the yellow line, was our exponential moving average 8 period. Fantastic. It actually went to test the exponential moving average 20, which is at 396. It didn't quite get that. It was the low was 405. Yeah. But this morning, my friends, where are we starting? We are starting somewhere here, 418. It has been, the stock has been stuck. Yeah, pun intended. The stock has been stuck. Yeah, Telex. At 417, 418, the entire pre-market. And it has over 4 million shares. So yes, we gladly want to take a shot at a gangster trade on it. So without any further ado, let us go ahead inside of Power E-Trade, pick our strikes in both directions, and see what the day brings. All right, so I have to switch my screen on here that I'm sharing with you. Let me return inside of Power E-Trade, and from there we are going to go to the option chain of Tesla. Yeah, people, it is 9:10 a.m. This is because we're gonna mark this as the moment successful trading went gangster on Tesla. And I can't even make a shot on that. Okay, let me take that one. So the moment we went gangster on Tesla, the day we went, where were you the day we went gangster on Tesla? I'm having too much fun on this stuff. All right, I hope you, yeah, this is supposed to be fun, folks. Yeah, this is actually a job. Unlike, I see people who are making some type of, the return, the amount of money to pay yourself. I'm going to explain something to you about trading because there is a way to approach it. If you approach it as a hobby, that whole, you're not spending energy or time. Your time that you're spending here, this is a job. So you need to reward yourself to the highest. Trust me, this is different from putting your money inside of a bank where you're not absolutely doing nothing. That's passive, yeah? And that money is making you 1%. That's why they're barely giving you 1%, because you're not doing any work. You wake up, you watch pre-market show, you go study your chart. That's work, my friend. That's work. So hence, when it comes time to take profits, you need to maximize them. Yeah. I don't think it's a correct approach to say that, if we compare trading to putting money in the bank. No, you're doing work. You need to be compensated at the highest for that work. At least that's how I view it. So Tesla is down 8%, folks. Yeah. And notice this. Low of the day yesterday was 405. So meaning that that's going to behave as support. That's always the case. We're teaching you now technical analysis. You see how I've talked about this every time. Just notice how the pre-market goes. As we approach the opening, they will reveal, the market makers, they will show us the true direction of on a stock that they want to go. All of a sudden on here, a lot of these tech stocks, they are going further deep in red. Mainly this one that we're interested. So let's go ahead. Let's go to the option on here so that we can give you the trade, and you can. So let's go to the option chain for Tesla, and for us, we are going to start. Doesn't matter. It just so happened that we are on this side. So we are on the put side. Let me make sure that everybody is looking at my screen right now. Yes, everybody is looking at the. That's what we're sharing. Okay, so that's good. So for the interest of time, so Tesla right now, we showed you 30-point move, 50-point move of the likes. At this rate, 409 or whatever. So for us, really realistically, this here, the 300 put, yeah? I'll always just pick round numbers, folks. There is no rationale. Well, the rationale here will be typically that, hey, what was the average ATR, right? We explained that. We're going to explain you that technique again to the members who decide to come to the bootcamp, yeah? So 50 points was the average ATR over the last few days. So 350, but my friend, if we try to go to 350, let me explain why we most likely we will have a hard time getting a fill. The 350, they were worth 32 cents, 35 cents yesterday. Congratulations if you took them, because if you took them, you tend to make, you will be making, let's say, this means every $1 that the stock move, the price of this option moved by 2.6 cents. Yeah, so times 10, that's 20 cents, and then since we are up or down $40, so 20 cents, that's 80. So 80 plus 32 here, that's $1 something. So these will be going for $1, $1 something at the open. We have no shot. We have no shot at them. I mean, if you have the capital, yeah, but for us, that's not the spirit of the gangster trade, yeah? So normally that's how you will go about it. And this is something that, again, we have been explaining. Some of you who are new to this, that's fine. You will, we will have the time during the bootcamp. So for us, we go to the next level. Why we are going to the next level? Because we will still have tomorrow. When we get into this trade, we are not just looking that, hey, Tesla can move $50 today in this direction. Tesla has tomorrow where it can move again $50. So time is playing in our favor. So hence we are looking at this. But now let's take a realistic shot. What we have on here. So the same analysis applies on here. So for every $10 up, we move by 1 cent on here. So meaning this is about to be moving 4 to 5 cents. This is good. We like this round number. So the spread was bad. So this here for us, boy, I think the highest that's to grab this stuff will be 25 cents. So Tesla 300 puts. This is the September 4th expiration, folks. Yeah. No more than 25 cents. And again, with the spread here, we have room into this spread, meaning this could feel, this could definitely feel, because the other thing is that theta is going to be in our favor. So what's the theta on here? So a day has passed by, so we know theta, theta in this case 2 cents. Yeah, that's not much, but hey. That's what you have. But the fluctuation of this stock, because trust me, on this first candle, my friend, this stock can fluctuate $30, $20, yeah? So it can go to $4.35, and then this 300 will be ridiculously cheap. That's the spirit on that. So conversely, let's go to the upside. To the upside, folks, does it make any doubts in anybody's mind to say, hey, we go for the 500 calls? So, but here now, this is where the trick is. So the 500 calls, what will they be going for? The 500 calls for the idea is that the stock, as is going to be posting a lower low on that first candle, that lower low will make it such that, trust me, we have seen CRM, yeah. Granted, it wasn't down, but it wasn't a $400 stock. It was yeah, it was 30 something points, if you remember, where they went from $7 something to 10 cents. Yeah, we had somebody who were debating that here the previous thing. So here, my friend, at the bid on here, because right now this is the opposite trend. Not that Tesla cannot go back to 500; they are fully capable through the day of doing that. Right? That's what makes it a just a crazy stock. So for us on here, our bids on here is going to be 15 to 20 cents at most. So because the direction has declared itself, so if it's reversing, we want to get in cheap. So less than 20 cents. So that's where we're gonna put in here for us that the Tesla 500 calls, September 4th for 20 cents. All right, here you have it. The day when successful trading went gangster on Tesla. All right. I like the sound of that. So, okay. So while we were saying that, Mr. DJ saying, so I should label my office as home business since I'm trading. Of course, Mr. DJ. And Mr. Wayne is telling us that, folks, in the chat, right? He got the Tesla 400 puts yesterday. This man has been on fire. Have you guys? I need to do a better job, really, featuring these traders on here, successful trading. I need to make sure that the trade are being posted. I think I've seen in the winner section this week, Mr. Wayne, not just this week, the entire month. You can look back. Mr. Wayne has just been on fire. So imagine Tesla is trading at 410, folks, or whatever, and Mr. Wayne have the 400 puts. So thumbs up. Okay, folks, just as that, our time is up. Yeah? So let's go see what the day brings for life after the splits. This has been a presentation of pre-market analysis on Thursday, September the 3rd, 2020. We bid you adieu. We shall resume with the same actors, a different scene maybe tomorrow, God willing. Have a great trading session, everybody. Bye-bye.